I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about Charlamagne the God, Rickey Smiley, Roland Martin having meltdown over black supporters and that Kamala Harris is actually black. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. You see these radio shows and talk show hosts and podcasters basically trying to prove to everybody that not only is Kamala Harris black, but she's not Indian. But we know she's Indian because she has said it on a multitude of occasions. She has been given awards for being Southeast Asian. She has given $26 billion to the Asian and API community. She has proven over and over again that she is Indian. But she only really became black when it's convenient for her. When it was time to get the base of the Democrat Party, which is the most important base when you are running in a Democrat primary, she said she was black. I went to Howard University. I'm an AKA. And if you notice when you hear Rickey Smiley, he repeats the talking points given to him by the Harris campaign. You see Charlamagne the God and Roland Martin repeat those talking points. Because if you're black, you don't have to explain to another black person that you're black. We already know instinctively if you're black. We don't question that. But we know when someone is a chameleon or they're cosplaying black, like Rachel Dolezal. Have you ever noticed that she never says she's black? She has all what I would call her acolytes go out there and speak for her. So she doesn't say it. See, she could say other people said it, but she said, I didn't say it. See, she's the type of person that have everybody saying she's black. But when she takes the oath of office, she's the first Southeast Indian president of the United States. See, you got to understand that these Negroes don't know when they being played, but I believe they do. They know they being played. All they want is money. The Skrilla. All they want is to be at the table. All they want is to be able to get an interview. All they want to say, she got me on speed. I remember when Jay-Z said that about Obama. You got him on speed dial. That's what he wants. They want to be next to the woman. And that's all they want to be. They could care less about the community. They could talk about Project 2900. They could talk about Trump ain't this, but Trump was president. He didn't come get us. He didn't lock us up. He didn't let millions of migrants in the community. We didn't have high inflation. We didn't have high rent prices, high gas prices, high mortgages. We didn't have any of that. Everybody seemed to be living good. But if you have somebody with Stockholm Syndrome and you could constantly feed them a negative, something that has been embedded in their mind, this guy's going to come get you. This guy's is a R. He's a white supremacist. You notice that every 4 years it's the same talking point, but a different person. But this is a woman that they're fighting for, who has put multiple black men falsely in jail, multiple black men that she has kept in jail so they can make furniture and money for the state of California. There have been plenty of people like Mike Treese Richardson, Kevin Cooper, that she could have helped. But she refused to do it. And it was proven all by Tulsi Gabbard. But somehow, all of a sudden, 4 years later, she's the perfect person. She is doing the perfect campaign. Basically, not actually saying anything. They got the teleprompter Her standing here, she won't do an interview. She won't answer questions. She don't know who the five best rappers are alive. She said Tupac, he was dead. This woman has no connection to the everyday black person in the community. But somehow she joined the right organization. And somehow she went to the so-called right black HBCU. And somehow she has all become black. But when you ask her something about being black, she doesn't know. She has no idea. This woman right here is a fish out of water when she's with black people. This woman needs to just say who she really is. I would respect her if she said that. I don't care if she's black, Native American, Indian, but tell me who you really are. And see, that's what scares me. When somebody can cosplay right in front of you or play being a chameleon right in front of you, what else will they do? Will they cosplay when they start putting more black men in jail, letting more migrants into the black community, which is destroying it every day? She had an opportunity, or one good opportunity, to close down that border, and she didn't do it. She could have put troops on that border and stopped the inflow of migrants, which is destroying black communities from Chicago, New York City, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C. But you got these Negroes on here who not saying anything about policy. You don't have any of these Negroes talking about, because they don't live around us. They not saying how the conditions in these neighborhoods are changing and how they will destroy the black community. No, they're not saying it. They don't know the ramifications, what they're actually doing. And sometimes the ramifications don't show up to 10 or 20 years later. Then you will see the whole picture. But see, a politician or somebody in control must see beyond the day. They have to see 5 years, 10 years. How will this look? How would this affect the black community? And all they can think about is, can we get this woman of color, because she ain't black, she ain't ADOS, she ain't FBA, into the White House, and she still will continue the same policies that she was supposed to be over as borders are. This, to me, is traitorous. These black people that you see out here are no good. These are the black people who will drive you straight to hell at 150 miles an hour and won't stop. This woman is no good. And if you vote for her, mark my word, don't come back crying. Don't tell me how bad the economy is. Don't tell me about the wars. Don't say anything, because you voted her in there. You voted Biden in there. Money, billions of your dollars is going to migrants, these foreign wars, and none of them are going to the actual people who deserve it, and that's the descendant of slaves, foundational black Americans. I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.